Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be doing the best of beauty of 2018. So this is high-end drugstore, anything you could think of. Some of it came out this year, some of it didn't. It's just stuff I discovered this year that I think for me were the best in beauty. So we're just going to get right on into the video. This is actually the jacket I got for Christmas that didn't come yet. It's from Zaful. If you guys want to see what I got for Christmas, go check that video out. But yeah, I got it today. So we're just gonna get started off with the way I do my makeup, which is I do my eyes first. I used to be an advocate for doing your face first, but that all changed. So I'm gonna go on to the stuff that I do my eyebrows with. So I'm gonna start off with brow pencils. So my favorite brow pencil this year has been the e.l.f. brow pencil. And I love this brow pencil. It's in the shade taupe, and the tip of it is pretty nice. But I love this brow pencil. I discovered it later in the month, like November, December. But I have used this in the past, and I really like it. The other brow pencil is the Anastasia brow pencil. I currently don't have that anymore because I ran out of it. That's a good one. Anastasia one's like $21, but if you can find the Anastasia one, 50% off, definitely get it because it's a bomb brow pencil. Now we're going to get on to the next step in my routine, which is pomade. So my favorite pomade is obviously the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade in the shade taupe as well. And I love this brow pomade. I got it in the summer, and as you can see, I've used quite a bit of it. And it's the perfect shade. It's the best pomade I've ever tried. I've only tried like 3. It is quite expensive, but I think it's worth 18 bucks. If you were to buy something expensive for your eyebrows, I would recommend this because it does wonders for your brows. I love this. And the next thing I would also recommend is the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. If I was to spend money on a clear brow gel, it would definitely be this one. This is like $18 to $21. And let me tell you, it's expensive, but it's expensive for a reason because it really sticks your eyebrows on. If you don't want them moving, trust me, they're not going to move. Like this, it's literally like you're putting glue on your eyebrows. This is a strong brow gel, so if you really want your brows to hold up, definitely recommend getting this. Again, haven't tried many brow gels, but if I was to recommend one from that is high-end, I recommend this by far. And one that's for the drugstore, I really like the e.l.f. one. It's like the lash and eyebrow thing. I love this as well. It locks in my brows, but it doesn't make them as waxy or as stuck together as that one does. It still does the job, but if you want one that really sticks, the Anastasia one, and if you want one that does the job but it's not going to make your brows like waxy, definitely go with the e.l.f. one. Love them both. And for applicators, I really like the It Cosmetics brush from Ulta. This is in liner/brow. You don't have to get an expensive thing. I know a lot of people use one from Anastasia, but you just can scrunch it up and it creates the most fine tip. It also comes with a spoolie that is slanted, which I really enjoy about it because I love slanted spoolies. You can get any of them works. I have an Ardell one that's just like this, but this works amazing. I love that. Now we're going to get on to eyeshadow. So I'm going to get on to the eyeshadow palettes. I have 4 eyeshadow palettes in general. So let's just get started. Let's start with the Morphe x Jaclyn Hill. And this did not come out this year, and I actually got it last year for Christmas, but I just barely started using it this year because there weren't that many days to the new year, you know? I've been using this all year long. I love this palette. It is beat up. The shimmers are gorgeous. If you want some shimmers that are beautiful, go with this palette because the shimmers are beautiful, the mattes are beautiful. I love warm tones. This palette's just up my alley, and if you like pops of color, definitely go with this. She actually just came out with her Vault collection, and I really like it. I've only tried one palette so far. So if you don't like all the colors in this palette, go with the Vault collection because there's different ones. There's an orangey, purpley, red palette, or a green palette. So if you want more of one shade, definitely go with that palette because it will give you all you need. But overall, this palette's amazing. Love this palette. It's one of the best eyeshadow palettes I've tried this year, or I've tried in general. It's amazing. So good job, Jaclyn. The next palette I have, unfortunately this one's not sold anymore. This is the Morphe 35B. I got this in February. Ooh, look at that. This palette's so pretty. I hate how it's not sold anymore, but they do have another colorful palette. I'm not sure what it's called, but I'll put it on the screen. So definitely go check that out. And even the James Charles palette, that one's a good one too because it has pops of colors and neutrals. This is my favorite colorful palette and the only one I have. So I do recommend this, but unfortunately I don't sell it anymore. But I will put the name and picture of their other colorful palette that they sell. But love this. Unfortunately I don't sell it anymore. Has the best pigment. And now we're going to get on to this one. This is the Too Faced Just Peachy Mattes. I use this so much in the summer. Let me tell you. So much in the summer. Look how pretty that is. I love them. I love the purple peachy tones. Like, those are my favorite colors of eyeshadows. I love purples, all that. This palette's absolutely gorgeous. I got this, I'm pretty sure this came out this year. I got this in the summer. And I'm not a huge fan of the other peachy one that they have. First of all, this smells amazing. But the thing that sucks about this one is there's no shimmers. But I honestly don't mind because of how pretty it is. So, love this palette. This is the Urban Decay Born to Run. This is my last palette. First of all, I love the packaging of all these travel locations. It is so pretty. I think it's so pretty. And this is the best Urban Decay palette. I only have one. I have the Naked Petite Heat. And this is the palette that really wins for Urban Decay. Look at the colors in this. I've really dug into these shades, and the mattes are beautiful. I love this palette. It has neutrals on the top, some pops of color, and tons of shimmers that also have pops of colors. These shimmers are beautiful. They're so pigmented. It has a black, which I actually did not know existed until recently. I've had this palette for over 6 months. This palette's gorgeous. If you're going to get one palette from Urban Decay, I definitely recommend this one. And that is that for palettes. Now we're going to get on to stuff that I put on top. So my favorite glitter glue is obviously the NYX glitter glue. The only one I have. I include this in every tutorial or video that I do like glitter with. This is the best one. The only one I've tried, but it's not that expensive and it works amazing. And then for actual glitter, my favorite glitters are from NYX. I don't have a specific color. I love all the colors. This one is a bronzy shade. I just love any of their glitters. First of all, they're so finely milled and they're so pigmented that if you don't buy a high-end glitter because these glitters are so good. I also really like the Trio. I don't know if they sell this anymore, but the Trio is more thicker glitter. Like, it's not as finely milled, but I still love any NYX glitter. I love them. Don't have a specific shade because, again, I love all the NYX glitters. I really like the Stila liquid eyeshadows. Been loving these this year. Just got them this year. This one just happens to be Bronzed Belle. This is such a pretty shade. Look at how pretty that is. These are so pigmented and they're so glittery. And if you don't like the glitter and glows, they have shimmers and glows. I just prefer the glitter and glows because I'm all about the glitter. Love these. Discovered them this year. They came out a while ago, but these are gorgeous. I love these ones. They're so pretty. And I've been using them like crazy. And for pigments, the only pigment I have is the Hikari Cosmetics cream pigment in the shade Shine. This is the best cream pigment I've ever tried. Actually, this is from Ipsy. I actually had another one that was like a burgundy shade, but I lost it. Don't know what happened to it. I'm very mad about it because I never even got to use it. But these pigments are beautiful. I love this pigment though. It's very pretty. And then for eyeliner, my favorite eyeliner is the LA Colors Liquid Eyeliner. It is from the Dollar Tree. And let's swatch this. I decided to stop recording, which is fantastic. So I think I left off on the eyeliner, but the eyeliner is $1. It is amazing. It does flake off. I don't know if I already mentioned that, but it does flake off after a while, but it dries down matte. So if there was any eyeliner I would recommend, it's definitely that one. For falsies, I don't wear falsies, so I can't tell you. Mascara, I have two. So one I discovered this year is the Essence Lash Princess Mascara in the False Lash Effect. This gives me literally like I'm wearing falsies, which I don't like falsies because I can't even put them on, but like these makes my lashes look so long and it just enhances them a lot. And this is, I can't, like this mascara is so good. I'd repurchase this over and over and over again just because of how good it is. I do want to try the L'Oreal mascara. I'll put it on screen. I do want to try that one because I know everyone loves it. The next one I have is a Cosmic Superhero Mascara. I didn't discover this one this year. Discovered it last year and it's getting dried out. I need to throw it soon, but it's literally the same thing as the last one. Does the same job, but that one's a lot cheaper. So I would definitely want to repurchase this one again just because the other one's cheaper. And they do the exact same thing. But I love this mascara too. So that is all for eye products. Now we're going to get on to face. Start off with is my moisturizer. This is the Pods Dry Skin Cream. It is almost gone. I'm literally scraping the bottom, if you can see. And I also really like the one in the travel section. I'll put it on the screen. But these moisturizers are so good. I got this because I started Accutane, and this really moisturizes your skin. I don't feel like, this is more of a lotiony texture. It's not like a gel. Love this moisturizer. It's so good. Oh yes, and it's only a couple bucks. More skincare for under eye, like, you know, eye creams. My favorite is a Cosmetics Confidence in an Eye Cream. I like this one. I'm actually almost out of this one as well. But this one is so much better. It's so much more hydrating. And I feel like it doesn't matter your age, you do need an eye cream because your eyes get really dry, and moisturizer can help with that. But realistically, I don't really know if it would do that. Like, I don't really know if that would help. And this is so good. It is pretty pricey, but this is worth your money. Then we're going to get straight on to primers. Alrighty. In total, I have like 4 primers that are really good. So the first thing is the Smashbox So Chill Coconut Primer Water. I don't really know if this does anything, to be completely honest with you. I feel like it does. I haven't tried it by itself. But this awakens your skin, makes your skin feel so fresh. First of all, it smells good. And I'm sorry they don't sell this anymore. This was a collab with Nicole Concilio. But they do not sell this anymore. They do sell the regular one, but this was a seasonal thing for summer. But either way, I recommend the primer waters because they're so good. And I feel like they really do something to your skin. It just gives you that rejuvenation. Yeah, rejuvenation, and just makes your skin feel so awake. And you're like ready to start your day. So love that. These two are my absolute favorite primers. So the first one is the Smashbox Photo Finish Primerizer, and it's a primer and moisturizer in one. Sometimes I would literally just use this as my primer and moisturizer other than going in with the Pods one, because I get lazy sometimes. And this is a 2-in-1. It's a very liquidy formula. But this is great for dry skin. Even if you have oily skin, it's not oily. It will just hydrate your skin. I love this primer. This one is amazing. First of all, it's in a glass bottle, so you have to be careful. I just recommend this primer. I don't know what else to say about it other than it's so good. And the next primer I have is from the drugstore. This is the NYX Honey Do Me Up. I am almost gone with this. Like, I am down to right there. I use quite a bit of this, and this is like a serum type of texture. Like, it's very kind of like sticky. It's just so hydrating. I don't know if this would be good if you have oily skin, because my sister has like kind of combo, like she's dry but she can kind of get really sweaty and oily. And we wore this to my first homecoming. My sister's friend did too, and we have dry skin, and ours held up really well, but we all used the same primer and hers came off. So I think this is better if you have dry skin, not so much oily or like combo, or just if you get oily some places. I don't really know how to explain it. This is very hydrating. And one primer that I discovered recently is the Huda Beauty Complexion Perfection Pre-Makeup Base. This is like a tacky glue type of texture. Like, it comes out thick, so let me show you guys. It's like a very thick consistency, and I don't know how to explain it. Like, you rub it in and it's like tacky, like slippery, but it's not like, it's not silicone though. This is amazing. My sister gave me this, so thank you for her. This really helps my makeup, and I can combine it with any two of my Smashbox one or my other one from NYX, and it works perfectly. So that's my combination. I either mix anything with this primer because it makes it so much better, but I usually mix it with these because these are my favorite primers. Those are my primers. Now let's get on to foundations. I only have 2 foundations that I've loved this year. I did really like the Makeup Revolution Fast Base Foundation Stick, but I actually ran it, but it's actually gone and I threw it away. So I love that one. It's like $7. It's the most creamiest foundation stick I've ever tried. I like it more than the Hourglass one. It's just so good. My absolute favorite is the NARS All Day Weightless Luminous Foundation. This is the smaller bottle, not the bigger one. So when I was first initially getting it, I was looking for the bigger bottle, but I ended up going to this bottle, and you know what? I'm not mad about it because it's amazing. My cap is kind of like broken. Like, it keeps twisting undone. But I have this in the shade Light 2 Mont Blanc, and it is so good. It's a very liquidy foundation, and it leaves your skin very glowy, like an excessively glowy. Like, you won't look like a grease ball, but you'll look very glowy. So if you have oily skin, definitely stay away from this one. I think their other big one would work for you more. This foundation is my favorite. I use this all the time, wear it by itself, or it's my next foundation that I absolutely love. Love this foundation. It works so good with the primer combination I mix it with. And the next foundation is It Cosmetics CC Cream in the shade Fair. Love this. Discovered it this year. I actually had the foundation. The foundation was horrible. That was one of my worst products of 2018. And honestly, this has the same coverage. So, love this foundation. I wish they had a lighter shade though, because this one's a little too dark. This foundation's beautiful. And I love mixing it with my NARS one. That's my combination I wear today. And I wear this all the time. These foundations together are beautiful. They're beautiful by themselves, but I like wearing them together. They're beautiful. Love them both. Recommend them to anyone. I'm gonna move straight on to concealers. This year I've only had 2 concealers. So the first one is the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in the shade Fair. This is a very thick formula, and I'm almost out of it. And I have the lightest shade. And it is dry. It's kind of like a matte finish under the eyes, which I'm not a huge fan of. It doesn't leave them dry, but I love this. I just wish there was a little more hydrating under the eyes, like their other one they have, the creaseless concealer. Actually, holy grail, recommend this to anyone I see. And a concealer. And then my absolute next favorite concealer is the NARS concealer. And I like the one in the actual tube, which is empty actually now. I actually threw it away. And also the one in in the pot. So this one is the Soft Matte Complete Concealer, and this one is Light 1 Chantilly. And I've almost used this all the way up as well. I love this concealer so much. It gives me like a good medium full coverage, and it is so creamy and blends out on the under eyes beautifully. The color is actually pretty good as well. This is just so good. I can't explain it more, but like this the concealer is amazing. I also love the other one, which is the natural Rating Creamy Concealer. I'll put it on the screen as well. Love that one. It's the same shade. And yeah, one's just in a pot and one's in like a normal concealer wand. So love those ones. Recommend them. And now we're going to get on to powders. So I have 3 pressed powders and 3 loose powders. So the first powder that I've been loving this year is the Rimmel loose powder. I'll put it on the screen. I actually ran out of it and don't have it. I love that powder, and the only thing I don't like about it is the color that I got is a little too pink. So I haven't repurchased that one quite yet. But one of them that I did run out of and I have repurchased is the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Powder in the shade Fair 05. This one's so much, this is amazing. And I went over this one over the Rimmel one because the shade matches more, and it's more of like a white tone finish, which works really nice for my skin tone. I love this powder, would recommend it. It's so good. And also would recommend the Rimmel one if you can find a good shade. But Maybelline one has a really good ones. I love this powder. I'll repurchase it as many times as I need. And the next one that I discovered, so I already discovered this a couple years ago, but I just barely started using it again. This is the Airspun Loose Face Powder, and this is a naturally neutral. This is the only light shade they had there, and it actually matches pretty well. And I love this powder. I've been using this powder non-stop. I love it. I used to have it a while ago. It was so hyped, and then all the hype went down. And this is so cheap, and you get 2.3 fluid ounces. I was like, yes, yes, we're getting this. And it is beautiful. Love this powder on my skin. So far, it does not leave flashback. And then for breast powders, one of them I'm actually out of. I put it on the screen. It's the Essence All About Matte Matte. I actually finished it up. Love that powder. It is a white powder, but it does not leave a weird white cast on your skin. So if you're looking for one that will set your makeup in place, they'll make you look matte, won't take away like hydration or make you feel dry, definitely go with that. The next one I've been liking is the Essence Brighten Up Banana Powder. This one is yellow toned, but it's not too yellow toned, so I don't really mind it. I definitely like the Essence All About Matte one better because it's more white tone, and yellow toned just doesn't work that well for my skin tone, but this yellow powder is actually really good. So I definitely recommend this one. It's only a couple bucks. And the next one's actually from the drugstore. I actually pan on this today. This is the Rimmel one. It is the Rimmel, I'm not sure because the labeling came off on it, but it's in the shade 001 Transparent. This is so good. I love this powder. It is so creamy. The only thing that sucks is the packaging is really cheap, and mine lid actually broke, if you can see that. But this powder is so good for anything. I love setting my face with this one. I like this more than the banana powder just because it's more skin tone. It is very nice. Rimmel definitely has some really good products. Love this powder. Recommend it. High-end powders, I just don't feel like they're worth your money because they don't really do anything. You know, they're just powders. You can find them as good at the drugstore. And actually, I did forget to mention a loose powder. I love the Laura Mercier translucent setting powder, but I actually ran out of that one as well, and I no longer have it. I feel like it's a very good powder. Alright, now we're going to move straight on to bronzer. So I forgot to mention this before, but this is the Cream Contour Stick from Wet n Wild, and it's in the shade Call Me Maple. It's a little too warm for me, I'm not going to lie, but it is so beautiful. I like this for cream contouring. I don't use it as much because I don't cream contour that much, but I like it more than my palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills. First of all, it's a lot cheaper. This is like $5, and this contour stick works beautifully. It blends out really nice, and I don't know. This is just a great cream contour. And now for actual bronzer, my two favorite ones. So this is from the drugstore. This is the Vintage from the Butter Bronzer and the shade Light Bronzer. I do need a darker shade of this, but I've almost hit pan on this. I got this in February. First of all, it smells amazing. This is a beautiful bronzer. I would use it a lot more if it was the right shade, but it's so creamy. I love their formula. It smells a bomb. And I just recommend this one, and they have darker shades too. So if I was recommending a bronzer from the drugstore, it's this one. I need to try more bronzers from the drugstore. So far, this is amazing. It is a little more expensive than other bronzers at the drugstore, but it's very worth it. The next bronzer I have is the Urban Decay Beach Bronzer in the shade Bronzed. I've used this one so much. As you can see, I've hit pan on it quite a bit in the here, and I love this one. It is very nice. It's a little warm for my skin tone, and I heard they only have 2 shades, and someone also said that this is discontinued. I'm not sure. I'll check into that for you guys, but I don't think it is. This is amazing. It's a little warm tone for me, but the other one they have is too orange. But I have to be careful with this because it's so pigmented, but I love this bronzer. Definitely recommend it. For blush, I have 4 blushes. So first I'm going to start off with my peachy tones. So the first one that I've been loving this year is the Too Faced Pop It On Peach Blush. This first of all smells so good. Say how happy I am because my battery just went dead. That my dad has the same battery as me, the same camera as me, so I just stole his battery. But I'm going to charge mine, but thank gosh, because I ain't trying to wait here to watch for my battery to die to finish this video. So thank you, Dad. So, like I was saying, my favorite blush for a coral tone is the Pop It On Peach. And I actually swatched it on my hand right there. It is this very pretty pinky color, but it has shimmer in it. I feel like it's so beautiful for the summer. So, if I was to recommend one high-end blush, I would go with this one. I just love it so much. And another one, this is from the drugstore. This is the Essence Satin Touch Blush in shade 10 Satin Coral. And this one is so beautiful. It's swatched right there. The only difference is the one from Too Faced is more pinky and it has shimmer in it. This one's a matte, but I love these ones so much. So these two I love in the fall and winter. The first one is the Vintage Formula Butter Blush in the shade Plum Rose. Can you tell me how beautiful this is? It's a muted purpley mauve color. It is right there. This color is so pretty. I love this in the fall and winter. First of all, it smells so good, just like the butter bronzer. I love this. honestly, Physicians Formula has such good products, and I would use this blush so much. It's just so pretty. I don't know what I would even use this in the summer. But I love this blush, recommend it. The next one is also from the drugstore. This is a Pixie by Petra blush in the shade Beach Rose. This one's a lot more pigmented. It's more of like a rosy. This one is very pigmented. So I have to be careful when I apply this because either that I'll look like a clown and have too much blush. But this color is so pretty. I love it so much. I can't live without this blush. It's so pretty. And it's really creamy. You just have to be careful because it's really pigmented. And now let's move on to highlighters. So my two favorite highlighters this year has been the Ofra Cosmetics collaboration with Nikki Jonas in the shade Glazed Donut. And I've hit pan on this, as you can see. It is the most white tone highlighter you'll ever have in your life. Look at how icy that is. That is gorgeous. I use this highlighter so much. It's beautiful. Love this. Especially for a light tone highlighter. And the next highlighter is from ColourPop. This is the ColourPop Super Shock Cheek in Flexitarian. This color is gorgeous. I don't really use this on my cheek because it creates a weird cast because it's a white tone but it turns like silvery gold in the light, so it creates a weird cast right here. So I just apply this mostly to my nose and it's so beautiful. It's what I'm wearing on my nose today actually. This is what it looks like. It is the most interesting texture you'll ever feel. I was shocked when I first felt it. Oh my god, it's so pretty. Can you see that? So in this lighting it's like a white, but if you turn, it turns to like a champagne-y, silvery gold type of shade. So that's why I don't like wearing it right there because it creates a weird cast, but on my nose it looks beautiful. It's the most interesting texture. If you haven't tried ColourPop's highlighters, go check them out. Let's get on to lip products. Those are the only things I have left. And I have quite a bit of lip products. So the first ones I'm going to start off with are lip care. So the first one is the Corda Lip Balm. I am not sure where else you can get this except from my doctor's office, but this is the best thing because I'm on Accutane, and let me just tell you, it does wonders for my lips. Aquaphor is also really good. This just helps my lips a lot better. This is amazing though. Love this to death. Love the Corda Balm. And the next thing is, I put this on at night. This is the Bite Beauty Agave Lip Mask. I didn't believe in this at first, but it's really hydrating at nighttime. I use this every night when I go to sleep. It is amazing. Recommend this if you have really dry lips. Now we're going to go on to lipsticks. I have 3 lipsticks. So I'm going to start off with my nude. So the first one is the Too Faced Naked Dolly, and I'm not sure if they sell this anymore. It's like a little bullet. I actually got this at TJ Maxx. The color is right there. It's a very muted pinky nude corally shade. I use this all the time. I've used quite a bit of it. It's like a lipstick, but it's like a gloss in one because it's very like shiny and very glossy. I love this. This one is from here. This is their Stripped. I love this lipstick. It is a nudie orangey coral color. Look at how pretty that is. I love this for nudes. I don't have like an exact nude. Like I either have peachy nudes or pinky nudes, or just some type of nude that's not an actual nude, you know. But I love this one. It's so good. It actually came in a trio with the lip gloss, which I'm going to talk about very soon. And it also came with a lip liner. I'll put it on the screen because I actually found it. Love that. The next lipstick I have is the Bite Beauty Chai. This is the Amuse Bochi, I don't know, lipstick. And this is the perfect dark red purpley kind of color. I love this one. This is the only dark I'll really wear. It is so pretty. I can wear this with anything. It's so perfect in the fall. Love this color. I have so many swatches. I very muchly apologize for that. But you can't tell me this isn't gorgeous. I love this color so much. It's amazing. This actually came with it. This is the... Those are all my lipsticks. I'm going to move on to this lip crayons because it's the only one I have. This is the Glaze Matte Cream Lip Crayon, and this came in a birthday set. Let me swatch it right next to the lipstick. It's right there on the top, as you can see. It's so pretty. I would use this one all over my lips or just to outline my lips. These two go beautifully together. I love the set that this came in for my birthday. This is from Sephora. Loved their thing last year. I wonder what they're going to have this year for their collection, but I really like this. And now we're going to move on to liquid lipsticks. So I only have one. This is the Kat Von D liquid lipstick in the shade Ludwig. I only wear this liquid lipstick. I have different ones, but this is one that does not dry out my lips that much. And it's a gorgeous shade I would wear anytime. This came in an Ipsy. Pretty. I love this shade so much. This is the only liquid lipstick I'll wear, or any one that I have. It's amazing. Now for glosses. So I recently just got the Fenty Glow. So I can't include this because I literally just got it for Christmas. This is what I wear them today. It's so pretty. I love this. So definitely recommend this. But these are actually ones I've had for this year. So one I do recommend is the Ulta Beauty Juice Oil. Lip oil. I'll put it on the screen. I actually ran out of it. But I got it for my birthday collection from Ulta. So that's pretty nice. The first one is the Pure one. This is in the shade Birthday Suit. Again, this came in the collection. I'll include on the screen. And I'm going to swatch this next to the one by Pure. And it is right there. It's like almost the same, but it's a little more peachy than the one right next to it, like the lipstick. I love this. I will use this by itself. I'll use it on top of different lipsticks. The next one is the Too Faced Sweet Peach Creamy Peach Oil Lip Gloss. I haven't used this one much. And this is in the shade Pop It On Peach. I haven't wore this one this much in the summer because I kind of forgot about it. But this color is beautiful. I'm going to start wearing it more because I can definitely pull it off because it's more of a darker peach. So I can pull it off in the fall, in the winter. And the next ones I love are the NYX Butter Glosses. This one is in the shade Tres Leches. I cannot say it right, so don't come at me. This color is so pretty. I love any of theirs. It is all the way right there. It's so good. I love this. Any of their lip glosses are amazing. So I'm almost done with the video, but I need to go wash all this stuff off. Do the last thing, which are sprays. So that can include anything. So I really have been loving the Mario Badescu Rose Waters. I really like the green one. I'll put it on the screen. But I love them for just hydrating the skin. Even for setting my makeup, I'll use them for that as well. I'm really loving this here is the Pixie Hydrating Milky Mist. I use this before I put on highlighter because it makes highlighter way more blinding. But I also use this for setting my face, hydrating. It is just so good. The mist is very fine on it, and this is very good. I definitely recommend this. It's very hydrating. And the next thing is a setting spray. So I really like my Wet n Wild one. I actually ran out of the one recently. That one's really good. I like the Urban Decay one. That one's really good too. But my overall favorite is the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. And I actually got a new one for Christmas. My other one I ran out of. I haven't opened it yet. It still has the seal on it, if you guys can see that right there. This is the best. It's the most fine mist. It's like 15 bucks. It's a reasonable price for the amount of product you get in it. It is, oh my god, it's so good. I can't explain it more. Like, this is just an amazing product. The best setting spray you'll ever try in your life. Definitely recommend go getting it because it's the best setting spray. And now for taking my makeup off. My two favorites have been the Garnier Skin Active Micellar Cleansing Water. This is in the pink bottle, and my sister actually got me a mini one for Christmas because I'm almost out, if you can see. But one thing I did like earlier this year was the Pods Cold Cream Cleanser. I'll put it on the screen. I haven't liked it as much because I think it low-key broke me out because they have a distinct smell and break you out. But I think it was really good, and yeah, Kylie Jenner really liked it, so that's one reason I also got it. But that's a really good product to take off your makeup, so if you're looking for affordable options, go with that. And the next thing is the Clinique Take the Day Off Cleansing Balm. I got a new one for Christmas. I ran out of my old one. And I like the cleansing oil in like the oil tube. And I also got one for the face and lips. I haven't tried that one yet. But this is so good. This literally takes my makeup off so much quicker than my micellar water is. And I don't have to use multiple cotton rounds. I just have to use a towel. So I love this. It's the best way to take off your makeup. It's so good. I love it. So basically, those are all of the products I've been loving. I'm not including brushes or beauty blenders because I don't really... Loli wants to get in the video. No. Here she is. Loli, the one that always interrupts her mommy's videos. I hope she likes being on camera. But this is the end of the video. She wanted to join. So these are the best products of 2018. And this is Lola. My other dog is sleeping. But these are the best products of 2018 in my opinion. Ones that really topped the bar for me. That made my skin look amazing. Made, honestly, anything look amazing. Recommend every single product that I mentioned in this video. And if you guys like seeing my best of 2018, give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you guys aren't already. And I'll see you guys next time. I hope you guys have a great new year and had a Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. Love you guys so much. See you guys next time.